It might seem really obvious, but in what ways does your business actually make money? Let's talk about it. So this evening in Rethinkers, that's my community. I'm Natalie, I'm a business coach and pricing strategist. And we were talking all about the actual ways that our businesses make money. And you might think, well, that's a really ridiculous question. It's obvious. I sell products, I sell services, I sell products and services. It's obvious the way that I do it. For some people, though, they also have brand ambassadors. They have affiliates. They sell on consignment. Some people call it consignment. I call it sale or return. Some people are doing wholesale. Some people want to get into wholesale. Some people currently are doing B2B, B2C, all of these different types of business activities. And then when you really look at it and you actually explore it and you think more deeply about it, then you can start to strategize around which method is going to be the most impactful, which method is going to be the one that's actually going to make you the most money, what methods do you actually need to put a plan in place for. And so as we were speaking, and these are very experienced business owners all the way through to people who were slightly earlier starters, what we recognized is that it's important to ask these questions, to pose these questions to yourself so that you can actually be thinking strategically about what's going on in your business. So try to avoid that, or try to minimize that sense of, well, it's obvious what I do. It's obvious how I do it. It's obvious I make a product and I sell it. Give yourself the time and the space to think about what actual methods are you utilizing in your business, which methods are the most successful, which methods can you do more with, which methods that are informal can be formalized, which methods need to disappear. There's all sorts of different ways that you can be strategically thinking about your business beyond you design a product, you make a product, you sell the product. And this is really what I think separates those business owners who are really successful and those ones who are going to be successful from those who are going to kind of run their businesses as a hobby. When you start to think strategically, when you start to ask yourself different questions, when you start to implement different types of actions, that's absolutely when business owners start to see different types of successes, different types of thinking, different sorts of commercial decision making. And ultimately, that's what I want for you. So if you want to come and work with me to do exactly that kind of work, just drop me a message. I will send you the link to my diary. We will have a conversation. This is important because ultimately, as you become more strategic, and bear in mind, strategy just means having an order to the way in which you do things to achieve a desired result. Let's never make that thing too complicated, okay? But when you start to think strategically, things start to make more sense in your business, and ultimately you can really be moving with intention in everything that you're